Hello everybody, Queawtik here with another stealth mission for Payday. Right now we're doing Diamond Store on Overkill difficulty. Very simple to do with more than one person, but I'll show you it is possible to go solo. Once you go take out security guard, which you should always do on this map, check in here. I noticed the key card or the key card reader to make sure the alarm didn't go off when you break the glass is in this room, so we'll be coming back and visiting that later. I noticed there's two cops upstairs. I'm going to try to take them out. I did not do this right. It was a little too risky. What you should do is kill one. This guy, let his pager go off, put an ECM down, then shoot the other guy. I thought I could clearly get it off in time, and I was actually looking even the wrong way. You know, as soon as I get done, oh, there's another cop. He's down. I got very lucky right there. I was taking a bit too much of a risk. So I'm not sure at this point where the manager is. She's the one that has a key card that you want to put in the reader to make sure that when you break the glass you don't set off an alarm. I'm being better safe than sorry at this point. And body bagging those two police officers I killed, throwing them in here. I'm actually fairly safe anyway because there's only one more cop, so it's not a lot that can go on. But I don't want him to call while I'm somewhere else. When I pop up, I notice he's right there. How convenient. And the manager as well. That worked out pretty good. Sometimes you have to wait up there for them to pop back up. You can kill a camera and have them patrol. It makes it a little easier. If I popped this camera, he'd end up coming out there eventually. So now this is the run around and spam F portion of the video. This is by far the most difficult part of doing this solo. Everything I did up until this point was very simple to take care of those cops. You take out security guard, you go upstairs and pop them one at a time. But trying to loot all 14 plus bags of jewelry plus everything in these glass while keeping everybody down, that's when you get a little annoyed. So in the purpose of getting this video complete, I may or may not have killed a lot more people than I should have, and that does cut into your paycheck a bit. But as you can see, I'm looting what I can, throwing the bags by the window so I can go get them later. Constantly taking a look to see if anybody's popping up, because that does get a little annoying. I run out of zip ties at this point, and that's when I just start popping people. Because it's very difficult to keep everyone down inside the diamond store as well as everybody outside if you run out of zip ties, because they can easily get up and make phone calls. So at this point I can keep everybody down inside the store. Anybody outside the store, they're going to meet their doom. So going through, because I am killing civilians at this point, it's not just about looting the 14 bags. I gotta loot everything. I gotta make some money back. Poor guy. And the guy that was laying on top of that $1,600 I had to take care of. It only cost me $24,000 to kill him, and I got $1,600, so that was definitely worth it to take care of him. This girl back there, you probably noticed, I've had to put her down about 10 times. Surprised I didn't shoot her. I was getting a little annoyed. And towards the end of this video, as soon as they pop up, they start calling. And that's when it gets a little scary, because if I'm looting or at the van putting the bags in while someone pops up and immediately calls, and I sprint over and I don't happen to get them down in time or don't pop them, then game over. And I'm at pure ghost masteries and silent weapons, so if it's overkill police come, I'm toast. So if that ever happens, just restart the game, because you will probably not get out of here. Your driver is a little skittish. He takes off immediately, and then you're forced to fight bad guys until a braver driver comes to pick you up. So go and make sure. I might have missed the cash registers. There's only like 1,000 or 2,000 in them, but it's still something. And if you, like I said, if you have another buddy, it doesn't matter if they know how to do anything. They can just run around and spam F while you do the rest of this, and it will make this 10 times easier. It's extremely, extremely simple with a friend. So I'm only carrying the jewelry bags about halfway out there, and the reason I'm doing this is I don't want to be carrying those bags all the way out to the van and then someone pop up and as they're doing and then make a phone call. So I'm only doing this halfway. That way I'm very close to the jewelry store at all times. And they're calling so fast once they get up now, which has me a bit worried. And you'll notice I go back in here even when I don't have any loot here in a moment, just to make sure no one's getting up. Which brings up the point in the comments. If anybody knows if this is true or not, if when they're down already and you just start spamming F, does that keep them more intimidated? Does it re-intimidate them? Or am I just wasting my time? Because I've been doing that a lot, where even if they're on the ground, I'll spam F because I want them to stay there. If that does keep them down, then great, I'll keep doing it. If not, then I'll probably still keep doing it just because I do it. But at this point, when I'm running back and forth, I'm not sprinting the entire time when I'm grabbing the bags. I'm looking at my stamina bar down there. I want to make sure I have enough on there for me to sprint back into the store if I need to. So whenever I start breathing a little heavy, I let go of that shift bar or shift key and gain a little bit of stamina back. That way I can always sprint back into the diamond store to take care of anybody that's trying to make phone calls. And at this point, I just run back in there just because I think someone might be getting up soon. And as soon as I went in, some guy started popping up trying to call, so it worked out. So better than safe than sorry at this point. You're kind of home free except for when people pop up. So always be mindful. Always be looking to see if anybody's getting up and trying to run. And since I have 2 ECMs, I'm gonna go ahead and grab the extra 24,000. I only have 1 point in that skill. I think you can get to 26,000 out of it. But one more ATM over here. I notice somebody's calling when I start doing this. But at this, I'm done looting everything, so I don't care. I'm just gonna get this. Someone's calling. I don't care. I'm out. All right, and I get a good amount of experience. So thanks again for everything, guys. Thanks for watching the video. I get a lot of money, experience, a card. Much easier with a friend. But thanks again. Talk to you later.